Yeah, 4 or 5 hours for the ferry as usual. So this is the ferry from Newcastle to Holland, and we're going on a European road trip that we thought we would never be able to do again.
Oh, yes.
We're finally going, are we going for it? He's not going to stop us when we get there, is he? $5:49 UK time, waiting for the breakfast thing to open. Early as usual. So we're at Camp in Gillyhoff, just south of Cologne, near Bad Honnef, after a fraught time getting off the ferry. This is a transit, arrived yesterday, leave tomorrow, heading down south to Salzburg. Yeah, Gillyhoff's an old cattle farm that's been turned into a campsite. So yesterday, what should have been an easy hit turned into some sort of endurance test. And today we're finding we have to kill 2 hours, so lucky white heather. Just come down to look at hopefully where we camped with a motorbike and tent all these years ago. Camped in here. I've actually got a little bit of video or something, I think. And then you've got this lovely lake here. When we go home, we may be the first people jailed for smuggling currywurst sauce. So that's us near the end of our long haul through Germany. Got us in Vignette, and where are we going?
Nordsam.
Camp Nordsam.
Nordsam.
It's owned by the Lex family, and they're really nice people, aren't they?
Oh, I love it.
So finally, after a week of travel, a chance to just chill out and get the washing done. Yeah, so we just wanted to walk in the way that we'd walked in all these years ago. We'll just try to remember the way up to the castle. Pretty sure it's through here. So that was interesting enough, but now for a real 40 Rona, yes. Isn't it?
A beer.
Cheap eats and a beer. Found it. So that's the Bosnia original. Pretty happy with that. Yes, I know, I said I know where we are, but no, good. It's not a good idea to follow me.
I'll follow you.
No, I don't think we should do that. Oh, I know where, I can see the sign. Shamrock Irish Pub. Don't you love going into a cellar to go to a bar? There's loads of lovely little side streets in Salzburg, but you'll never find them, will you?
No. If you see one that you want to go to it now.
Yeah.
Because you'll never find it again.
I mean, it's a bit like Venice, isn't it? You set off with a tourist map and you end up just going, look, I'm as well just wandering here, haven't I? Love Slovenia, but it knows how to rain, doesn't it?
God, aye. But it can also change so quickly as well.
Yeah, it'll be bright sunshine in a little while. Yeah. Right here is a turning off to the right, and that'll take you to the campsite, but it'll take you over the hill. It's quite twisty and turny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a beautiful view coming into Bled that way.
Nice view, but I do have some, we'll probably get some old motorcycle footage I can stick in to show what it's actually like. It's no big deal, the buses go on it. If you've got a bigger unit or you're towing, you may just want to stay on the A2 here until you get to Bled itself.
Yeah.
Because all you're doing is going up one side of the lake and back down the other. Here's good old Lake Bled. It's got to be one of the most beautiful places in the world, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's still the place that makes me just go, wow, you know?
Yeah.
Seen snow in the hills at this time of year, haven't we? So this is a real attraction of this place, isn't it? You can walk down the lake on one side and back the other. Can't actually remember how long it takes, can you?
No, I think it's about 35, 40 minutes.
35, we'll see. So we're getting near the 600 steps to the castle shortly, aren't we?
Yeah.
And up there we had one of the best eating experiences we've ever had in our lives. On the parapets there's a restaurant and we thought that it must be for dignitaries or something, didn't we?
Yep.
And by luck they just took away the red rope just as we were walking past. And we asked the lad if we could eat there and they gave us a seat right on the parapet. It was just phenomenal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we thought we would go cheap and ended up going top end again. This is what's so incredible about Slovenia. We've just had a nice little lunch there, cooked in the little kadak. Sun was shining, 20 degrees. Now we can hear thunder again. Thunder and lightning. The gorge is starting to darken, the clouds are thickening up. It's incredible. Always kind of sad to leave Bled, eh?
I know.
It's just, such a beautiful place.
It's
got a lakeside pitch and a nice one that you can go side on. All set up here and then overlooking the lagoon, which is just, I don't know, stunning.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, Alma.
Cheers, Alma.
So we're heading for the 10 o'clock ferry, but it's looking awfully like it's the most popular one.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, and getting drained. They settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring. What the future might bring. I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me.
Yeah, Rona was just saying there, that's the first time we've seen the Rialto Bridge without scaffold on it. Might be €33, but it is pretty good, isn't it?
It's lovely.
And I know that people advise us not to come to the banks of the canal, to find a back seat restaurant, but you can. You could.
You could. That way one day we're in €3 for an Aperol Spritz when it's, what is this? What did you say it was here?
Oh, it was called the Corner Pub. The €3 Aperol Spritz, only 9 here. But with this field, you get one shot. So another €12.
Little harder. If I love all the ways the world puts me to the test.
We're wading through about an inch of water here, inch and a half of water. And a lot of these restaurants in St Mark's Square, a lot of the waiters have got wellies on.
Would it hurt at all?
That's been a nice wee day out in Venice, isn't it?
It's been a lovely day out in Venice.
Yeah. Bit disconcerting going back to Maastricht again, I have to say.
It is. It's
Yeah, but
especially when you're sitting outside in a boat.
it's only on the ferry. It's only on the ferry, isn't it?
Aye, and it's
Yeah.
2022.
2022. So what would you say to MD going to Venice, Rona?
Good footwear on.
Good footwear, but I'd also say, go and see Rialto
early.
Bridge, go and see St Mark's Square, but don't hang about.
No,
Once
go
you've seen
early.
them, go early as well. They're very, very busy, these places. There's plenty of wee back streets, wee backstreet bars, wee backstreet places you can go. Tomorrow it is
Another day.
No, it is another day, but where are we going?
The Sugargarden.
The Sherry Dog. Oh, I can't even
Bella
pronounce that.
Italia.
Yeah. Too tired now to pronounce anything.
Bella Italia.
Yeah, something like that. Arrivederci. Did you say arrivederci?
Yeah, she said arrivederci.
Quite rude enough, you read. This has been a little set-up the last few days, Persha Regatta. It's been pretty good though, isn't it? Pretty nice little spot. Storm straps on because the wind can get up quite heavily here, or quite quickly here. That's been lovely. So we've had several days of 30 degrees. Too hot to do anything, isn't it, Rona?
Yeah.
So we're going to head and have a look at the market here in Pescia del Garda. Aye, so busy as ever, eh? I hope all these people that are here are not in they're here and obviously they're not in the Aperol Spritz bars. We've always loved this wee bar, haven't we? It's partly its location, but it's partly when you look across there, it's got that wee alleyway, isn't it? And the shutters and blinds and... So this place is just up a wee alley, just along from where you get the ferries to Sirmione and so on, isn't it? Across from the big pier, where you get them, but all just memories, isn't it? What are they selling there?
Sweets.
Sweets. Like your 3 Aperol Spritzes in, the last thing you need is sweets. So without a doubt, that's the best place for Aperol Spritz, we
definitely.
think, isn't it?
It's the strongest bloody Aperol.
The strongest ones, aye, because we're going to have a wee rest now before we go anywhere else.
Thank you.
Gotcha. So this is a wee pitch in, where are we, Rona? Innsbruck. Natters here actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got a lovely little lake behind us, mountains all around us. Wee camper vans there. Slightly chilly today, isn't it? And up behind me there is probably the best campsite toilet block in the world, isn't it, Rona?
Definitely.
So yeah, Salzburg. Finally. Cold last night though, wasn't it, Rona? Where are we, Rona? Innsbruck, at last. So for €4.50 we just had the chicken with a bread roll, didn't we? Literally probably a pot of chicken and a bread roll, €4.50 each. And you buy it across the little takeaway, walk across the bar, eat it here. Brilliant, isn't it? And if you're getting the bus back to the campsite, you can get some last minute stuff in the supermarket right in front of you here. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, bus station, best place in Innsbruck to get something to eat. So that's it, really starting to feel autumnal in Austria now. The clouds are low in the mountains, there's snow up there, leaves are going brown and starting to fall off the trees. It's kind of like being in Perthshire. But Perthshire has been cheaper to get to, I guess.
It's just down
It's right here, isn't it? So yeah, if you turn here, Tober Romantique is down to the right there. And the one we are going to is this way.
Arrive at Rothenburg.
And I'll stop here, eh? That would be logical, wouldn't it? So here we go, walking into Rothenburg or Der Tober from Decklang, and man, it is raining, isn't it?
Yep.
It's cold. I mean, I think it's still 12, 13 degrees, but
my God, it's cold.
compared to Italy, goodness me. Here's freezing.
Obviously the rain's been hammered
Yeah,
down.
we think they've added this runnel since the last time we were here. I honestly thought it'd be coming up here, taking nice little autumnal scenes, eh?
Aye.
But it's a struggle just to keep the rain off the lens, isn't it? Yeah, one of just reminded me there, we have actually been cold on this when the bike froze up. That was cold. That's one of the gates into the old town. I think there's more. How many gates do you think there is, Rona? 2 or 3 anyway, isn't there?
I think there's, I think it might be 4.
4? I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's the most well-informed tour guides ever. On a nice day, this is just alive with people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most people have got more sense than to wander about in the pouring rain, it appears. So once you get down to the walls here, you can see really how defendable this place was. So one of the things about this place is that even though it's cold and it's dank and it's damp, it kind of fits it, doesn't it? It's eerie, you know, it's like Bruges. Yeah, it's got that dark brooding feel even in this kind of weather. Worth a visit even in this.
Definitely.
Yeah, so this is where the street scenes, not this particular bit, but this is where the street scenes for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang were filmed. But given I've never seen the thing all the way through, you'd be guessing where exactly it was. This is another one of these moments when you're fighting to look behind you in case there's villagers with pitchforks. Guessing they would have filmed some of the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang street scenes in the big square up here. So one of the big attractions here is the Christmas shops, isn't it?
Yeah.
But unfortunately they don't let you film in them or take photographs, but if there's anything that's going to get you in the mood for Christmas, it's them, isn't it? They're absolutely beautiful, yeah. And they're big, you know, they steer you around the shop through little lanes and alcoves. Absolutely gorgeous it is. So in front of me here's a wee street that always appears in calendars for some reason. I was just saying it's quite telling that we're walking down this path and we've not met another soul either coming up it or down it. These people have got more sense. But we've done it, we toughed it out, didn't we? Yeah. Pretty cold. But we've been up and down, so now it's we're going to get back to the camp up, put the heating on. So that's it, camping Berger in Rothenburg, just south of Cologne. So again, a place we came first on the motorcycle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Many years ago. It's a good little campsite. But you can walk into Cologne, about an hour and a half it is. So we would walk into Cologne and get the ferry back. So we're walking into Bruges, single file because the pavement's quite narrow. And we're staying on camping Memling. So I know in the UK camping caravanning magazines this place has been mentioned quite heavily. It's got the automatic check-in and things like that. And that worked good, didn't it?
Yeah.
And the only other thing I was doubtful about was we're parked on grass road now.
Yeah.
Now it's been raining heavily and it's going to rain heavily tonight. And I was a little bit concerned about that. But I took a grass pitch because some of the reviews said that the hard standing is a bit like a car park, which it is. But grass seems solid enough. So this is the first time we've been in Bruges since many years ago we came on the motorbike. So we didn't go on the beer tasting, did we?
No.
But we've definitely come for a beer. Tiny little beers, but only $2.50 each. And what a great little spot for people watching, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
The thing is, it's right next door to the house that Colin Farrell and Gleeson were in the Bruges film. So last thank you to Alma and the restaurant we were in all these years ago on the motorcycle. The thing is, it is a tourist trap, the same as the canal side restaurants in Venice are, but are you going to do that again? To be fair, that's the second time we've done it. Now I'm looking for the Irish bar. So we've sought out Irish bars all over the world, haven't we?
must be the nicest one.
Something really nice about this one. I don't know what it is, but
I don't know, it's-
I've been in one in Dresden that had more effort put in, and
Yeah.
but this one, Delaney's in Bruges, don't know why. Really like it. So I've had to leave Rona behind, the supermarket there, because it turns out that, you know, a couple of beers and a 40-minute walk maybe isn't such a good idea after all. I'll end up going to the toilet and walking back, making sure she's okay. So there we go, back in the campsite, all is well. Rona got back fine. Probably glad to walk back without me, to be honest, I would imagine. Are you in there, Rona? Did you enjoy walking back without me?
It was lovely.
You know, thoroughly nice day in Bruges there, thoroughly enjoyed it. So glad to see it. If it's the last time we see it, yeah, if it's the last time we get to see it, I'm so glad it was a decent day. Dump our gear, go for a beer. Dump our gear, go for a beer. That's it, the end of another adventure. Nearly. One more night in Scone, then we're home. Next big adventure is Spain in January for 2 months. So that's us nearly home, eh? Sat outside having a wee beer. Scone. I think one thing we've found out is, although we're really glad we did that, you know, multi-stop trip, we are kind of more suited to just chilling out, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because if you go to Spain for a month or two, you've got you're settled, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
When your day breaks down to what time are we going to the supermarket and what am I going to eat, could it be any easier than that?
Yeah.
Bearing in mind we've both worked hard all our lives, one of us more than the other, you know. We've both worked hard.
Brought up 3 children.
And what?
Dragged up 3 children.
Dragged up 3 children, she says, aye. Everything in moderation, eh?
Yeah.
Including work.